Hey everybody, thank you for using my blog. I'm Lieutenant Colonel James Edward Banks III, and what I'm going to be talking about today is, we're going to be talking about the Department of Transportation and Motor Vehicles. First of all, you have to have the proper license plate, and then you have to have a sticker that must be secured on the front inside left of the driver's side window. Once that's done, it will tell you the year and the month, I believe. And these are very important because you have to renew them basically. So what you have to do after that is you have to pay the fee for the actual sticker and the actual license plate. They actually go together. So what you need to know is basically the numbers on the back of the license plate will basically tell the person creating the ticket for you exactly what year and month you need to have. Now, most people used to be against this strategy years ago, but it's worked out well, and the Department of Transportation uses it for other things, such as the tollway. The tollway is used as a means to help pay for city roads, basically. And what you need to know after that is basically you just have to buy the actual uh, passport, which will allow you to travel in the actual tollway. Now, what it looks like is a T. It's usually orange, and then you can put it on the front of uh, your window, and it's all white. And remember that the actual symbol is white and orange. So you put that on there on your window, and every time you go through, it counts out the money for you. You just have to pay for it. All right, this is all the bit of information on that I wanted to talk about. The next bit of thing that you need to know, information basically it's about vehicles like hazmat and dot. Basically, you have to have these in order to be able to drive the actual vehicle. So you have to have that certification, that license to do so. Well, that's all the information that I wanted to tell you about bigger trucks. Now, there are also vehicles called party vehicles. They are actually vehicles that seat about 30 people, maybe 16, and anyone with a Class C can actually drive these vehicles. Now, what you have to do is you have to go and get an actual vehicle that will actually help you in what you need to do, and then you can go and do it from there. I've actually bought a few myself. So what you need to know from there is basically there's other means and modes of vehicles that you need to be aware of, such as motorcycles. Now, I know that it's getting down to the last wire of the year. This is actually autumn, and winter won't start until probably February. Now, what you need to know is that a motorcycle, a motor vehicle, will actually be very difficult to drive on certain types of road and certain types of bridges. So basically, what we're doing is we're renewing certain bridges and vehicles. I'm sorry, bridges and barricades, so that you'll know basically what you need to do in order to drive across these type of vehicles. A motorcycle has two wheels, and it actually is not a bicycle. It actually allows you to drive across these areas at a certain amount of speed. Well, that's all the bit of information that I wanted to tell you about motorcycles. Now, it's not confusing. You just basically have to stay on topic. Basically, you need to know exactly what you're actually learning from the actual person, and then you go from there. Now, here's the final bit of information that you need to know. Basically, certain vehicles operate on gas in a certain type of way, but luckily, in the city of certain cities, certain gas companies have actually monopolized the entire city, and so basically, you can get your gas, and then you can go from there. So the next thing that you need to know is basically where to stop at a hospice. And basically, once you do that, a hospice is like a hotel or a motel. Basically, you go there, or a homestead, and basically you go there, and what happens is that you can actually stay there for a certain period of time depending on your travel. Now remember, Texas is large, and what you need to know is that you need to be aware of where these places are basically. Okay, and next thing you need to know is that well, there are other things that you need to be aware of, such as basically trailers and vehicles that have what most people would call an extended trailer. Basically, the extended trailers actually have a situation to where the vehicles actually go at the bottom and at the top. And basically, it's very easy to get lost in a situation to where, well, you'll be able to get your vehicle down from off the top or from the bottom and be able to go from there. Okay, so last thing, I hope everything is goes well in the department of that you are trying to get help from. Later on, in the next video, I'll be able to tell you some things that you may not know about the city of Dallas. Well, have a great day, and thank you for viewing my blog.